Welcome back to the Allow Bro podcast. On today, you can see that we're doing something very different. My co-host Jess isn't with me right now, but we've both been in discussions and doing a reaction series for extra content. And obviously, a lot of the audience and people that listen to our podcast every Sunday has also been telling us, "Oh, do reaction videos, do this, do that, bring more content, blah blah blah." So I'm going to kickstart off today with watching the Tesla's We Robot event, see what the new robots are saying, the new cars that Elon Musk is building. And yeah, man, let's get straight to it. Crowd's getting mad. Doesn't it remind you of that Back to the Future type shit? Tesla We Robot event favorites. Super cool. Yeah, that looks crazy. What do you guys think of that new car?
Welcome to the We Robot Party. So we have quite a show for you tonight. I think you're gonna like it. As you can see, I just arrived in the robotaxi, the cyber cab.
Is that what it's calling it? Robot taxi, cyber cab. Yeah, that's mad.
And there's 20 more where that came from. So they've been traveling. There's no people in them, as you can see. The car's just going by with no people.
Man, that just goes to show how much technology is changing rapid, innit? By 2030, mate, there'll be flying cars all over the gaff.
And we have 50 fully autonomous cars here tonight. So you'll see Model Ys and the cyber cab, all driverless.
Why does it sound like every time he talks he's a bit like awkward? Like he doesn't really know what to say. He's like,
You'll be able to take a ride in the cyber cab. There's no steering wheel or pedals.
Huh? There's no steering wheel and pedals? Yeah, what's going to happen when you can't stop the car then?
So I hope this goes well. I think the cost of...
That's when you know he knows it ain't going to go well.
Autonomous transport will be so low that you can think of it like individualized mass transit. The average cost of a bus per mile for a city, not the ticket price because that is subsidized, but the average price is about $1 a mile. Whereas the cost of cybercab, we think probably over time, from the operating cost is probably going to be around 20 cents a mile. And price, including taxes and everything else, probably ends up being 30 or 40 cents a mile. So yes, and you will be able to buy one. Yes, exactly. And we expect the cost to be below $30,000.
What do you guys feel like 30 grand for a Tesla or just under is expensive? I think that's quite cheap, to be fair, considering like these type of new cars, electric and cyber cars or whatever you want to call them, are obviously going to be the next big thing. So I think that's relatively cheap and affordable if you can afford that amount of money for a car.
We do expect actually to start fully autonomous, unsupervised FSD in Texas and California next year.
Bro, he's bringing them out already next year. Crazy.
And that's with the Model 3 and Model Y. And then we expect to be in production with the Cyber Cab, which is really highly optimized for autonomous transport in probably, well, I tend to be a little optimistic with timeframes, but in 2026. So, yeah. Before 2027, let me put it that way. When you get in, you'll see like it's really quite a wild experience to just be in a car with no steering wheel, no pedals, no controls.
That's crazy.
And it feels great. Something we're also doing is, and it's really high time we did this, is inductive charging. So the robotaxi has no plug. It just goes over the inductive charger and charges. So, yeah.
Wait, hold on. They're showing a video of some type of Hoover cleaning the car. What does that look like? The car have tentacles or something?
That's kind of how it should be. Oh, and also...
Yo, this right here is crazy.
What happens if you need a vehicle that is bigger than a Model Y? The Robovan. The Robovan is we're going to make this, and it's going to look like that. Now, can you imagine going down the streets and you see this coming towards you?
Alright, listen, we need to get the man them ganged up in this, rolling down the ends through the high street. Yo, that'd be crazy.
That'd be sick.
That'd be sick.
So this can carry up to 20 people, and it can also transport goods.
Oh, that's
so you can configure it for goods transport within a city, or transport of up to 20 people at a time.
Do you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of like a miniature shuttle bus / tram, but like a futuristic version, if that makes sense.
So this is gonna, the Robovan is what's gonna solve for high density. So if you want to take a sports team somewhere, or you're looking to really get the cost of travel down to, I don't know, 5-10 cents a mile,
money though,
then you can use the Robovan. Some people call it the Robovan, but speaking of robots, so everything we've developed for our cars, the batteries, power electronics, the advanced motors, gearboxes, the software, the AI inference computer, it all actually applies to a humanoid robot. It's the same techniques. It's just a robot with arms.
Hey, wait. I want to ask you a lot of questions for the listeners and watchers, yeah? What do you lot think of these robots? We all knew that robots and AI and all that's taken over anyway, but to actually see these Tesla robots and how they work and that, it's kind of scary, you know? I remember watching iRobot when I was a kid, the film, yeah? Yeah, mad. I genuinely never thought as a kid watching iRobot that we would have robots in later life. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Legs instead of a robot with wheels. And we've made a lot of progress with Optimus. And as you can see, we started up with someone in a robot suit, sort of down, and then we've progressed dramatically year after year. So if you extrapolate this, you're really going to have something spectacular, something that anyone could own.
Don't you just think that's scary though? And not scary as in like man's scared, but scary as if like the times have changed, isn't it?
So you could have your own personal R2-D2 C-3PO. And I think at scale, this would cost something like, I don't know, $20,000, $30,000. Probably less than a car.
Will you be buying one for 30 grand? Don't know about that.
It's my prediction, long term. Now, it'll take us a minute to get to the long term, but...
Imagine if you buy it for 30 grand and you tell it to do something, it's like, nope. A waste of 30 grand, that is.
But fundamentally, at scale, the Optimus robot, you should be able to buy an Optimus robot for, I think, probably $20,000 to $30,000 once. So, and what can it do? It'll basically do anything you want. So it can be a teacher, babysit your kids. It can walk your dog, mow your lawn,
Anything.
get the groceries, just be your friend, serve drinks, whatever you can think of, it will do. And yeah, it's going to be awesome. And I think this will be the biggest product ever of any kind.
Secret lozenges are clinic.
Oh, that's the end of that video. What do you guys think? Will you be buying any of the new Tesla robots, Tesla cars, Tesla coach-looking car? I think overall, times are changing. I think futuristic cars, i.e. like Tesla, electric cars, all these robots and that, a lot of them will eventually be made affordable for your average person making an average salary. I feel like the robot thing, I don't know, it's going to take a lot of people out of work. It's just crazy to me. Like, it actually makes me laugh because seeing the robots and that, it's just mad. Imagine if you just wake up one morning and the whole of where you live is just robots working in shops, robots working in restaurants, this, that, yeah, mad. But anyways, make sure you tune in next week for another reaction video. Make sure you subscribe. We have a new podcast episode coming on Sunday with a big boy announcement. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Peace.